Flame-Wind Ancient Country, Chi Capital. Luo Feng also had an avatar residing in Chi Capital, carrying 100 million black rivers and a portion of his divine power reserve. This avatar was weaker than his true body, but still stronger than Great Saint Baiyan and the City Lord of Desert Wine City. Brother Luohe, I heard that you single-handedly swept through Great Saint Baiyan, Lord of Yuan's Yu Mansion, the City Lord of Desert Wine City, and Great Saint Yansu, and monopolized the Blood Spirit Golden Pearls. A message arrived. Can you sell me the complete video information of your victory over these for to the Flame-Wind Assocation's Dark Hall? Luo Feng was somewhat surprised. Buying information about oneself. That had never happened before. The entire process of the battle that had just occurred was known only to him, and next most knowledgeable was the City Lord of Desert Wine City. And since the City Lord was from the Thunder Ancient Country's Imperial clan, the Flame-Wind Pavilion likely did not want to contact him. As the victor of this battle, I believe Brother Luo, his information would be the most comprehensive. The Flame-Wind Assocation's Dark Hall communicated, we are willing to pay 100 billion cosmic sand for the complete video footage of the battle. 200 billion cosmic sand, Luo Feng responded. Brother Luohe, not many in the land of origin can afford your detailed information. Only the godly kings and a very few from the primal chaos realm. Among them, only a few will buy, and they might even share information with each other, the Flame-Wind Pavilion replied. One strong figure might purchase, then share with a few friends. The Flame-Wind Pavilion had no way to stop this. Then 150 billion cosmic sand, Luo Feng stepped back, no less. Alright, then the Flame-Wind Pavilion would like to befriend the Great Saint Luohe. The Dark Hall of the Flame-Wind Pavilion was quite polite. Luo Feng did not know who was contacting him, since this was an official message from the Dark Hall, but daring to say the Flame-Wind Pavilion wants to befriend Great Saint Luohe, it must be someone high up in the Flame-Wind Pavilion. This 150 billion cosmic sand, is it credited to your name, Luohe? Yes, this is the complete video of the previous battle. Luo Feng did not conceal it. If the Flame-Wind Pavilion truly wanted to investigate, both Yansu and Great Saint Baiyan had parts of the battle video, and the impoverished City Lord of Desert Wine even had the complete footage, so it was better to let oneself earn this money. In fact, the Flame-Wind Pavilion could also use space-time methods to trace the clues, but that would be too costly. Better to spend some cosmic sand to buy directly from the victor, which was cheaper, finally made up for some blood loss. After Luo Feng mastered the Tri-Unity Body Refining Secret Technique, the task he had posted at the Flame-Wind Pavilion seeking perfect primal chaos layer creature materials had ended, but the expenses were still quite large. Within a phantom realm, what a Luohe, a misty figure formed, quite annoyed. I managed through the City Lord of Desert Wind and Yansu to gather 20 Blood Spirit Golden Pearls last time and gave them to Marquis Chuchong. Great Saint Baiyan obtained 25 Blood Spirit Golden Pearls, only slightly more than Marquis Chuchong. His plan was to assist Marquis Chuchong to secure the second place. The Blood Spirit Golden Pearl task, by his estimation, would see Marquis Chiying and Marquis Chuchong far ahead, while the other 5 first-class marquises would lag far behind. Now, the Blood Spirit Golden Pearls have been monopolized by Luohe. If it weren't for him being a disciple of Emperor Chu, a transcendent from the primal chaos realm daring to be presumptuous with me, HMPH, I would make him realize the price of disrespect. The misty figure, as a member within the Two Realms Palace, had been too high and mighty in the land of origin. Luo Feng's disrespect had already ignited his anger, but Luo Feng's master was Emperor Chu. He could only stay calm. The latest complete information on Luohe, the misty figure immediately bought it upon thinking. The complete information's purchase price was 100 million cosmic sand, which he did not care about. Although he thought highly of himself, the complete information from the Flame-Wind Pavilion was still extremely valuable. This complete information included a recent battle where Lord Yuan's Yu withdrew first, all of Yansu's avatars were annihilated. Great Saint Baiyan pierced through the membrane wall of the Dark World to escape. The City Lord of Desert Wind was brutally battered by Luo. His bare hands, and Luo Feng slashed him into dozens of pieces with the Blood Shadow knife and collected them. Luohe, a direct disciple of Emperor Chu. He cultivates the origin Great Tao of life, destruction, and matter, combining the three to create his own body refining method, reaching the level of a cosmic body, his Black River world, even great sentience cannot break through. His surging Black River domain, even the city lord of Desert Wind can only drift along helplessly, unable to control anything. World, domain, long-range attacks, close combat, physical body, the integration of the three origin great Daos makes him flawless in every aspect, undoubtedly the first among those who have transcended the primal chaos realm. Important note. First, his physical body carries extremely strong life spirituality, with every bit of flesh and blood able to transform into an independent avatar. His number of avatars is innumerable. Second, to control a body far surpassing the primordial bloodline flesh body in the primal chaos realm, he must possess a heart force far surpassing his peers, his spiritual will, at least at the second realm of Godly King. The more terrifying the physical body, the higher the required spiritual will to control it. Luo Feng's perfect divine body, bringing powerful soul, second realm Godly King spiritual will combined with the Lai Yuan technique, just controlling 100 billion black rivers consumes more than half of his heart force already. Flame Wind Pavilion, not expecting the perfect divine body, determined that Luo Feng's spiritual will was at least at the second realm of Godly King, was already very accurate. Third, his strength attained the first amongst those who have transcended the primal chaos realm without reliance on primordial force, primordial materials, or primordial bloodline, but by creating his own body-refining secret technique with a talent so high, it's unimaginable. It can be inferred that, in the not-so-distant future, he will become a Godly King. Once he reaches the Godly King level, his strength will increase comprehensively, and his master, Emperor Chu, is quite protective, definitely will cultivate Luo He with all his might. The Misty Figure reviewed this detailed information, containing segments of video and a lot of conjectural information. Primal Chaos Realm, at least second realm of Godly King spiritual will. The Misty Figure muttered, no wonder he could withstand the Two Realms Palace's induction. This Luo He is not easy to deal with, the Misty Figure said, understanding this fact as he looked at the intelligence report. Other transcendents of Primal Chaos Realm relied on external objects to cultivate, and their realm accumulation was not profound, making it difficult to become a Godly King. But Luo Feng, who created his own body-refining method to transcend in Primal Chaos Realm, had a much deeper accumulation and a much greater chance of becoming a Godly King. Years are long, and there will be plenty of opportunities in the future, the Misty Figure thought. Once a major turmoil rises, even the Emperor of Flamewind Ancient Country and the Monarch of Thunder Ancient Country will be driven to madness. At that time, amid the whirlpool, a slight push will be enough to cast Luo He into the endless abyss. This little fellow has no idea how tumultuous the undercurrents at the Godly King tier can be, the Misty Figure snickered. Even now, Luo Feng had no idea who this powerful figure from the Two Realms Palace actually was. That was the terrifying part of the Two Realms Palace. They stirred up storms, yet their identities remained a mystery. Chi Capital, Marquis Chi Mansion. Brother Luo He, you swept away the other four and took exclusive control of the Blood Spirit Star. Marquis Chi naturally got the news from a friend first, and it baffled him. Exclusive control of Blood Spirit Star. Didn't that mean he was already first in one of the three subtasks of the Heavenly Task, and in a clear lead at that? What exactly is going on? Marquis Chiu immediately sought to find out, and soon purchased the latest complete intelligence report on Luo Feng. This complete intelligence report astounded Marquis Chiu. Avatars, too numerous to count, at least a Godly King second realm spiritual will. Creatively self-formulated body-refining method, talent unbelievably high. Marquis Chiu, himself a transcendent of Primal Chaos Realm with unlimited godly bodies and quite high talent, understood very well the implications hidden within this intelligence. It meant, number one among the transcendents of the Primal Chaos Realm, and without relying on external items, to think that I chose such an incredible guest elder in Hyang City. Marquis Chiu could hardly believe it himself, recalling that Luo He was only an eternal true god when they had first met. Marquis Chiu soon calmed down. Does Brother Luo He know how much of his information has been leaked? Marquis Chiu, not daring to hesitate, immediately sent this report to Luo Feng. Ha ha, don't worry. Some of the information was sold to the Flame Wind Pavilion by me, Luo Feng responded. Luo Feng, upon seeing this detailed intelligence, was also astounded. Avatars. Spiritual will. Quite a comprehensive deduction. They think highly of me. I actually haven't studied the origin Tao of matter, Luo Feng thought. The intelligence was already quite comprehensive, recording almost all of his methods. Of course, some methods, such as his application of the spiritual will using the Lai Yuan technique, and some capabilities of the Star Tower and perfect divine body, were things the flame-wind pavilion could not have anticipated. Just as this intelligence says, I should increase my accumulation and try to become a godly king as quickly as possible, Luo Feng was clear. Realm is fundamental. Secret techniques are just branches. The higher the realm, the more powerful one's various methods can become. Palace of Emperor Chu. Ha ha ha, the flame-wind pavilion got it right with this report. Emperor Chu looked at the report, bursting with joy and delight. The level of my disciple Luo Feng's talent is beyond imagination, achieving transcendence of primal chaos realm as #1 with his own created secret technique. He's far stronger than other transcendents of the primal chaos realm. What's the use of external aid? Like Marquis Chi Yuan, the strongest among the 7 first-class marquises, also has hopes of transcending in the primal chaos realm, but that's with the aid of a primordial bloodline, and his self-comprehension of the great Tao is much weaker. Previously, among a group of inadequate candidates, Emperor Chu was willing to nurture Marquis Chi Yuan. After all, in Emperor Chu's lineage, there were only 2 transcendents of primal chaos realm before Luo Feng arrived. But now, with Luo Feng here, Emperor Chu felt that the others were just too ordinary. Having such a talented disciple truly feels comforting. This is what high talent means, achieving transcendence of primal chaos realm as #1 in such a short time. I believe it won't be long before he becomes a godly king. Emperor Chu thought, I also need to think of ways to arrange some important resources for my disciple. The resources needed by godly kings are most importantly not those granted by the primogenitors of flame, wind or thunder, but those left by Yuan. Yuan harbored goodwill towards the godly kings of the land of origin, leaving behind many resources for them to compete over, with the capable naturally obtaining more. Like the Lai Yuan technique, for example. Yuan knew it was difficult to master, so he left many copies behind, and it was in the primordial cosmos that Luo Feng mastered it. Once he did, all other carriers of the Lai Yuan technique vanished, and there are still plenty of similar resources, whether inheritance, weapons and treasures, or opportunities. Those ancient beings would also spare no expense for these. No hurry, plan slowly, Emperor Chu thought.